Well, hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm Christine and it's Sunday here and I've been busy doing lots of garden and working with my plants, keeping my house plants nice, and I just thought I had the urge to sort of jump on and do a read. So I just sort of thought, well, let's just do this. It's a energy reading that I'll be doing for the collective, just bringing insights on how you can make the most of general energies that are surrounding you. Just it may or may not resonate with you, so just take what fits and leave what doesn't fit. I'm going to be using the Greer tarot today in the tin. I love the cards, bit of colour, and also I thought I would draw some cards from the Magick Oracle of Priestess Moon. It's an oracle that I love, but I have it on a different bookshelf and I often forget that I've got it, and I just sort of felt drawn to that as I sort of walked past. It jumped out at me and I thought, yeah, just the right magic for today. So just a quick rundown. The moon is still in Virgo, and you'll probably notice if you're moon watching or moon surfing, the moon will start to grow into a tiny sliver in the sky, and that's the start of the first step of the waxing crescent moon, and it's the start of the journey of the moon slowly moving towards what's called the first quarter moon. And we will talk more about moon phases as we move through them, as we travel through the phases of the moon. Now, I'm wondering, how can this current moon phase help us? And I'll just move these over here for a bit. And the first card we get is about little luxuries, which is a very Virgo thing of self-care. Little luxuries generates luxurious surroundings and experiences. So if you've been working step by step, doing things towards what you're wanting to achieve, maybe it's time to have a little something that is self-caring and just helps you be thankful for what's in the world. Small things, small joys. Sometimes I have a nice bit of soap, and every time I have my shower with this orange soap, it's got a lot of orange essential oil, I'm just so thankful for everything that I have, and it's just one small thing that sort of reminds me of that, which is very Virgo because it's all about little things with that. We've also got the energy, I'm just taking them from the top with this. Is it a time to shine? There's an energy of resonance for golden opportunities for us. And this is, I'm not real much on the symbols, but I'll leave them on the desk, and you can, and I might even photograph it, and that way if you go to my community page, you can draw these symbols yourself in your journal. Time to shine. And I always like the power of 3, and our third one we have is the Philosopher's Stone, this wonderful energy of the Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of our wishes and our goals. What a wonderful symbol. If you're drawing sigils, you can do your moon journal or whatever journal you're enjoying to do, your witchy journal, your astrology journal, anything, and you can draw that. And they are little moon phases. That's the first slither of the moon, I think. I've got moon symbols on them too. Maybe I'll get right into this deck. It's given me a good feel. So I'll just pop this up here, and at the end we'll look at what's on the bottom of the deck. And I just sort of thought I would do a spread around these energies. Hopefully, well, the stars are pretty, aren't they? Well, I hope your day's going well. And when this is a little bit of, I know I did talk about the moon, but it is also a bit of a timeless reading. So if you come across this reading up the track, there's a message there for you. Oh, we have a card flipping over, and it is the Ten of Pentacles, a wonderful earth card, a card that lets us know that all is well and we're surrounded by good energies, and it's good energy for being grounded, being knowing that we are going to survive, knowing that all our needs will be met, and not only that, we have the support of those around us that we need. So that's energetically nice. We'll see if it turns up again in the read. Just might move that back a little bit. I'm not sure what space I'm going to need. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pop this and these three here, cuddle up our crystals. That's nice. And taking them from the top, so we've got a little bit of sword energy in these cards. So there's some mental thinking happening, decisions to be made, block things that we might need to have to unblock, and energy wise. And also we have some mages. For me, as a reader, I read all of them the same. They're just cards to me. And how that has come about for me on my journey was that my mother read Lenormand, and they were just cards. And playing cards I read, and then I got tarot at 15. And I know there's a lot of people that like to read majors and minors and give them different energies, and power to them, because if that's what works for you. Every tarot reader is going to have their own unique style of how tarot speaks to them. So, but for me, they're all cards with that. So you have this energy around you of the Knight of Coins, where you're wanting to stop and assess and make sure that the next step that you make is a step that is going to work in your favor. You're wanting to get it right. You're wanting to take slow and methodical steps with the Knight of Pentacles, or Coins as you might call it there. This time the day-to-day finances are looking good. There's lots of communication around money. There could be also some communication coming in where it's people just sort of giving you job ideas. You're hearing about work, and this is going to be good because it's going to let you alleviate any stresses that you may have had around money. And that this could change your life, and it's going to be like out of the blue. You're going to hear and get some news about a job or a job offer or an opportunity for money that you can work with for that. You're going to expect to be hearing news from people that are close to you. You're going to hear about maybe an engagement or a love commitment. I don't know if people get engaged anymore, but you know, someone deciding to say, we've decided to commit together in our relationship. You're also going to be talking to lots of conversations about people who are wanting to move overseas and do some sort of travel. It's like they're wanting to travel and go, wow, there's opportunities over there. We're thinking of doing it. And they've, you can always visit us. We won't be too far away. So there's going to be these opportunities that you're going to be hearing. And there's also lots of thought and talking to friends just in general about travel. And you could find yourself being in the habit of just meeting up with people that you know, like and trust, meeting up with people that are very like-minded. And also I'm getting like I don't know whether it's because I've been out in the garden today, but I'm getting a lot of enjoyment about doing things in your community, or being part of a community garden, or talking to neighbours about plants and things like that, because it's got the sunflowers there, and I'm just sort of getting this sort of strong connection with nature and other people around you. So you could have people that are making changes in their lives, and you're getting to get news from them, friends, and an opportunity is going to come, as I said, through a set of friends or people who you network with that. You get this wonderful sense of belonging, because you've got the High Priestess in the fourth house, which is the house of the home, and that is where you just like to be at home and be with your books, chill out and do your meditation and get yourself sort of that sense of balance, that sense of wu-wei is there happening, and that's all happening in the home. And there's also perhaps family people that are going to understand that you go, this, I think I talked about it on another reading, this is my space, this is what I need to do. And you find that people around you, you're going to, they say, you just do you. And then also you're going to find that people are going to be asking you about spiritual matters. So you have this wonderful talent of knowing when to draw a line in the sand and put a stop to something. There's also an idea coming in, and you could be taking up a new lesson. You also may find that you're starting, some of you may be going out and having fun in a sort of just meeting up in a social group and having lots of fun, and being attracted to friendly people that are just there to have a little bit of fun, like-minded, and free from any troubles with not people that are sort of wanting to be overly attached, if you understand where I'm going with that. And the best way for you to look after yourself is this wonderful sense of pulling in the reins, knowing where you're going, and being focused, which is part of that new moon energy we've just still got the hangover from, because they're about 2 or 3 days. And you might find that you've had these ideas, you know what you're wanting to do. You've also got that Mars in Gemini, determination happening. There's a fire energy there, but there's also this water energy too, and knowing, getting emotionally all together and being able to go forward and move your life in the direction that you're wanting it to go. You could find that there's some conflict in the relationship area of your life. There's a decision to be made about relationships, and these decisions and discussions are going to be around money. And you're going to find that you have to sort of, maybe one of you have to open your eyes and say, yes, I do need to look at it all from a different perspective with that. So you've also had this sense of, the days of just being able to be lax and dreamy and take it easy are a little bit over for a while. Things are going to be good provided that you stay focused, and that is going to be able to change your life. You're also going to find there's changes coming in your life where if you are outdoors and you can see that everything to be near water is going to be very helpful, and the water energy, and also being able to get this idea that's going to help bring you maybe some money on the side, or a money idea, or a way to get like a promotion as well with that. You get special meaning from just being able to know, with the tower there, in the tower can be a positive where you know that you can just deal with change, because we've got Uranus energy happening. I did look, but I think Uranus is with Uranus there's some squares happening, or Uranus energy in the nodes. You'll have to look up, go to astro.com or astroseek, and you just sort of feel that being able to handle what comes your way, because most of us have just been through so much change in the last 2 years, we'll call it, that it's almost like, yeah, you know, you can throw anything at me. I'm going to pull through this because I know who my friends are. I know who I can rely on. And that's sort of very life-changing for you. But there's also going to be you're going to meet up with somebody that's going to, I don't know, someone's going to come back into your life, and you're going to just sort of see them out of the blue. And I know that's the Tower card, and a lot of people freak out at seeing it, but for me, I'm just getting this sudden explosive energy, but I'm getting it in a very positive sense of change happening with it, with that in these cards. I can put another card over it and just sort of clarify that. We will do that while we're at it. Definitely, it's a money explosion. It's about being able to put everything behind you and having what you want, and going, you know, I don't care what you throw at me. I've put a bit of a nest egg away. I'm getting on top of my money stuff. I can just ride the waves of change with that. So if you were someone, because I know people, if they see the Tower card, they sort of really freak out. But I don't always see the Tower card as a freak out card. I just see it as a card of change. And as I'm always saying, we live in a whirlpool full of change. So we find that there's some good things coming from work. As I said, people coming back into your past. You might find that you turn up at work tomorrow and there's someone that's come back to work, and they used to work there and they've returned. There's people coming back into your life, and that is also good there, because one of these people is going to be like a new manager perhaps for you, and that is going to sort of give you this sort of nice sense of it's someone you used to work with and enjoy with, and they're very like-minded, and this is this wonderful life energy happening into the workplace. And it's things that work. Maybe some people at work are also going to find their work conditions improve, and also find they may be getting some sort of pay rise that they didn't realise that was coming in, or is coming in sooner than what they thought. You have this opportunity, as I said, through friendships coming in. You can expect friends to tell you that they are off travelling. Expect friends to tell you that they have opportunities coming, and hey, we're all doing this, maybe you want to do it too. There's just it's a not really good time. These cards are coming in as like a lot of communication in these cards with that. And there is some mistakes you need to watch out for in the next few days with these cards, is that you just don't let yourself get bogged down with overthinking, because you've got that Mars in Gemini wanting to push forward, but sometimes it can be like, oh, I want to do it and I want to do it now, and sometimes it's like the doors just aren't going to open that rapidly because you want them to. So you have to think, well, I'm not going to get bogged down and overthink this. I'm going to draw strength from being able to go with the flow. You're going to draw strength by knowing that others have got your back. And that is a very, the 8 cards, eights are a very good card of change and strength. But as long as you don't overthink things with that. So by the end of the week, you can just expect things to be going well, provided that you've sort of worked with your meditation and been able to center your energy and stay on top of your emotions. So I just might see what card we had on the bottom. And we have the 7 of Cups. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for choice, spoiled for choice. And you know, it's that Neptune energy of, oh, I've got so much thing, I don't know which way to choose. And sometimes when that happens, you can get sort of frozen because you've just got too much choice. It's like you turn up at the smorgasbord and you go, I don't know what to eat first. It's all so good with those cards. And also I wanted to see, getting back to our Making Magic Oracle, what was on the bottom. And here we have a wonderful symbol for prosperity. Prosperous in business. So if you're planning a side hustle, which was in one of the cards I was talking about before, this one I think, when I'm in a reading, it's a flow. So and the same thing, people sorry to be off track, people contact me or see me up the street or ring me and say, Christine, remember that reading and you said that? And I go, I say, no, I'm sorry, because when I'm reading, I'm in a flow, and then I stop and I forget the reading, because and there you go, because that's how, for me, my intuition works, and it's a really good thing. So I don't, as a reader, want to be carrying around other people's readings, because it's a private connection, and I do cleansing things after I do a reading with people. I'll talk about that one day if sometimes people want to know about that. But anyway, getting back to this, that's why I'm looking back at these cards and going, I was in a flow with that, and that flow's gone. Prosperous business. If you're wanting a side hustle, expect riches and success, but also maybe the business where you work at is doing well, and that's why there's more staff being employed. People that were working there are now coming back that have been on leave, all those sorts of things. So where will we put that? It doesn't fit there. I'll just put it, I'll put it there. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.